If somebody would like to start us off while I'm getting situated, I'm sorry I'm running late, guys.
Cuddles, you want to take it away?
Yeah, no worries at all. Can everybody hear me? Or can
You're good. You're
anybody
good.
hear me? Okay, cool. All right, guys, we are 30 days out from Call to Arms. That is a very low number. We are officially 1 month from November 11th. And if anyone has not yet seen this form, has not yet filled out this form, and is planning on fundraising for us for the 11th or for our makeup weekend on the 17th, there is our sign up sheet. If you have not signed up on this sheet, then as far as I know, you are not raising money for us, which of course, you can still raise money, but please fill out the sheet. It's very helpful. It's how we're going to track rewards. It's how we're going to track basically our social media, everything that we're doing. It's how we make sure that we can come and stop by your stream. We make sure that it's going on. Other very important things leading up to this. If you're going to be fundraising, go ahead and kick your Tiltify links out now. Start promoting the event. Make a little like creative thing about it. I'm actually going to pull up and share in chat. We have the next thing that I'm going to talk about is our Friday the 13th fundraiser that's about to happen. But I wanted to show this off to you from one of our supporters, the wonderful Benny Fitz. He is the cutest monster on Twitch, and he's going to be fundraising for us this Friday for Friday the 13th. If anybody wants to get in on this event, I will drop a link for that as well. But you see, like, he has a cool little graphic, and you don't even have to go this far. It can be as simple as tweeting out that you're joining the Call to Arms and having your Tiltify link. That's something you can start tweeting, talking about, and hyping up with your communities and with your social media now. If you're tweeting about Call to Arms, make sure you tag at stackup.org. I can tell you right now, just the noise that's been made about the Friday the 13th Call to Arms, because somehow I have alerts for that go off in my stream too. I don't know. It's weird. Something with my Streamlabs. We've already raised $55. No one has streamed. It is the 11th, not the 13th. No, obviously $55, not a huge impactful, that's not going to change the organization tomorrow, but you know what? That's $55 that we wouldn't have had if none of these people were raising money, were raising awareness about the event leading up to it. And what that tells me is people are talking about it. They're telling their community about it. And anytime you hold any event, the more awareness you can get out ahead of time, the better it's going to be for the event. If anybody wants to get involved in the Friday the 13th Call to Arms, basically for 24 hours, starting at 12:01 a.m. on Friday morning and going until 11:59 p.m. on Friday evening, we're going to be playing Friday the 13th. We have over 40 streamers now signed up. A few big names in there, Benny Fitz being one of them. A few here that I'm sure I apologies if you're in here and I did not say your name. I'm just going to call out Benny because he's Benny. We also have the Misfits team joining us. Huge thanks to them for all of their support. Houston Girl, our Orlando Stack lead. I know Shadow Shifter's in here. He's joining us. And really too many people to name. But the amount of noise that's been made leading up to this is going to be one of the big cornerstones of its success. And that's something that I really want to drive in to anybody that's going to be supporting Call to Arms is now is when you should start talking about it. Not November, not the day of. Start talking about this now. And I apologize. I'm talking a lot tonight, but we're into the last 4 meetings that I get to talk to you guys about this. So the last thing that I do want to mention is Shanghai Scouts program. If anybody knows a streamer or is a streamer and has a few connections within your stream team, within your stream community, just other streamers that you know on Twitch, and you want to be involved in actually helping us find people to stream for Call to Arms. That is very simple. DM me. Let me know that you want to be part of our Scouts program. And you get 3, 4, 5. I don't want to throw out a number, like a concrete number, but you bring us a few streamers to raise some money. Guess what? You're going to get a special shirt out of that. You know how we love doing shirts. And I know how much I love special shirts for doing stuff. That link that I just dropped is for the Friday the 13th Call to Arms. If anybody has any questions about that or would like to participate, for example, I stream on Friday. Why not? It's Friday the 13th. I'll play Friday the 13th. It's going to be a blast. We'll raise some money for Stack Up. Outside of that, guys, just let me know about Call to Arms. I'm in crunch time. All of my time from now until November 11th that is not actively at a convention, of which I'll be attending 3 in the next 30 days, will be sending out emails, contacting streamers, getting people signed up, and getting Call to Arms to be absolutely as successful as it can be. Last thing, for those of you that are going to be at TwitchCon, make sure you come give me a hug. I'm the 6'3" guy with purple hair and a neck beard. You can't miss me. Just come over and give me a big old hug. If you're not into hugs, we'll do a fist pound. With that, I think I'll kick it back at the boss if he's ready.
Negator, Skeletor, I'm in the middle of putting out a fire right now, so I am not going to be saying a lot right now until I get this figured out.
Roger Dodger. He'll let us know when he's ready. So I will kick this over to Senior Sketch.
Hey, what's up, everybody out there? A couple of things on our end. Again, I want to put out for all those aspiring content creators out there, if you want to write, you want to make YouTube videos, you're interested in any of that, I want to once again share this Google form with you. Make sure, if you guys are interested, you sign up for that so I can get back with you. We can have a chat about how you do want to get involved. Always looking for more people to get involved in that end. So if you're interested, get a hold, fill that out, and we can go from there. On that, I want to share a little bit of a fun video we put out. I don't know how many of you have seen this.
Sketch, stand by. People are talking about the forum. You have to share it.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. Maybe I must have grabbed the wrong link. Huh. That should be the right link. I guess it's going to be the same link. No, it's because there's 2 different ways to, when you share a forum, you can share the raw form or you can send the fill out. This is the fill out. Give me a second. I will make sure to share this form again here after I'm done talking here. I'm not sure why it's locked. So, oh, here we go. Hold on. That's stupid. All right, thank you guys. Sorry about that. That should be the right form for you guys to be able to fill out there. Yeah, I had it restricted to Stack Up users, so sorry about that. All right, so yeah, please now that you can fill out the form, please fill out the form, and we'll go ahead and we'll go from there. I'll get with you guys and we'll chat about what you can do or what you're interested in doing. On that note, I wanted to share a little bit of a fun video. Thanks to Steve. Playing Cuphead. He's the one who came up with the suggestion for this, but it's something a little bit more fun, a little bit lighter than what we throw around here. Just have a little bit of fun of the boss man there playing the Cuphead game. And yes, as Cuddles pointed out, there is some not safe for work language. Don't be blasting that out at your jobs and stuff. Cuphead gets a little frustrating, but I think you'll enjoy the commentary or the comedy going on in that one. And then the last thing I want to talk to all of you about is our Home for the Holidays initiative. Some of you may know about this, some of you may not. But around this time of year, we are reaching out to game developers, big, small, AAA, indies, all of that stuff, to help us out with a video game key drive, digital keys for the most part, that we will then in turn distribute to as many troops as we can over the holiday season. If you guys know or are kind of in the scene, if you know some game developers we should be reaching out to, preferably if you have personal contacts with people we should reach out to, let me know, get with me, and we can talk about how we can help you reach out to those people and bring some of those game codes in for our Home for the Holidays drive so that we can send those out to the troops over the holiday season. And I think that'll about wrap it up for me. Dave?
Sorry, I had to clear my throat for a sec. All right, cool. So I have a few things to talk about tonight. The first is some of you may have noticed that there is a veteran role that's kind of being doled out across the servers. First things first, if you're a veteran and you want to have that role, you've got to complete the registration. Right now, that registration is only through Red Shirts. So check out the link over in Red Shirt server. I will be updating the registration form to try and better capture individuals on both servers. But I want to take a minute and just kind of talk about what the purpose of that is. So there's no miscommunication on why that's there, right? Because first and foremost, like, we are a community that we are one community, right? Like, this is not something where we're trying to draw a line and differentiate, all the cool kids from the, first and second class citizens or some crap like that. The reason that I went ahead with that is because we ultimately decided that one of the things that we wanted to be able to do was kind of give, as a veteran support organization, give guys an outlet if they feel like they want to bring something to the attention of other veterans in privacy and confidence. And so what we did was we kind of ran an experiment on Red Shirt Raiders with a veterans only channel for that purpose, and ultimately decided that that was something that had a better home, that would be better placed in the main server, right? So we can keep the gaming community gaming related, and then have this basically what is a veteran support channel over here on the main server. What it is an area that guys can, folks can go to if they've got something weighing on them. A lot of us like kind of go through peaks and valleys, right? And like something might be weighing on us, and we may feel like, hey, I really like, for this particular thing, I really need to take it to a group of veterans. We certainly encourage people to be open if they need to talk to somebody, but sometimes we want to make sure that they have an outlet that they feel is private. So that's what that's for. It's for support. It is not a hangout. It's not a veterans only club or some crap like that. So I just wanted to kind of be transparent about that so everybody understands why that role's going out. And I am looking into further kind of just to break any stigma, break that role down into like branch of service, just as like kind of a cool thing where it's like, hey, you could see, what branch of service folks were in or something like that. I'm still fine tuning implementation, but thank you. But I just wanted to be very clear that this is not something that's meant to divide this community. I don't think it's going to have that effect. I think everybody kind of understands that we're here as a veteran support organization. We do an amazing job of bringing veterans and civilians together. We're going to continue to do that. That is always going to be a pillar of our mission. But just because that's a pillar of our mission doesn't mean we want to turn a blind eye to a need that seems to, that needs to be filled. So sorry, stumbling over words. This is something that I've spent a great deal of time thinking about, talking about. In fact, it's taken up probably half of my work week, kind of going over pros and cons, arguments for and against, making sure that if we're going to do something like this, it's done in a way that is respectful of everybody in this community, because we love everybody equally, and that is not just lip service. If you don't believe me, find a way to put me to the test, and I will show you. That being said, that veteran role is going to be active, at least for now. I'm still debating whether or not that's something we need in the Red Shirt Raiders channel, but here on the main server, at least, that is something we want to implement. So again, if you're a veteran or currently serving, reserve, active, all that stuff, we use the term veteran a little loosely with regards to military service men and women. But if you haven't done so, go ahead and go over to Red Shirt Raiders, fill out the registration form. That's what we're using at the moment to kind of assign that role. But what I'm going to be looking to do over the next couple of days is fine tune that form so it kind of captures everybody, on either server equally, and gives us maybe some more information like, hey, what branch were you in? Marine Corps, Army, blah, blah, blah. But for now, head over to Red Shirts if that's something you want. But we just, above all other things, we want people to know that, like, if you're struggling with some stuff, like, we've got your back. That is what we're here for, above all other things that we do. So anything I can do to help make that point more clear, I'm gonna try and do with respect to everybody. So enough on that. I'll move on to some much lighter stuff now. I'm not going to step on Dan Little Lebowski's toes here, but I will say that I finally dove into Immortal Conquest today. I've been trying to do that for most of the week, and I finally got in there. One of the things that he may address in more detail, but in the Immortal Conquest server, he has noted that we are on Global 024, which is obviously true. But it's also worth noting that if you want to be a part of our alliance, you need to start in Ireland. That was a mistake I made that led to me having to jump through some hoops to reset my progress. And then when I logged back in, like I had to make a different name because the name I originally used was taken because the old Robo Kraus is somewhere in that Immortal Conquest server waiting to be taken down by an enemy, no doubt. So if you haven't tried Immortal Conquest yet, get into it. Get into it. Earlier the better, because we want to be able to kick ass and take names right away when the event goes live. So just throwing my support behind that full tilt. Next thing is I'm working on 100 Heroes campaign. For those of you who may have been around for, I guess, a year or more, may remember that we did 100 Heroes campaign last year where we basically sought to hook up 100 veteran service members, all the above. And that was just kind of our way of saying like, hey, we have to put certain guidelines on the support that we provide through our main crates and the air assault trips, right? Because those are limited in quantity. But we did this really great campaign last year where we were able to cast a much wider net and hook up a lot more people. We're doing that again this year. I'm really excited about it. And I've been taking some phone calls and working in that process. Rest assured that, everybody within our community is going to be made aware of what that campaign is. So if you want to get, if you want to be considered and all that good stuff. Next thing on my list is TwitchCon prep. Not a whole lot to say about it other than I'm doing it. It's hard to believe that we're less than 2 weeks away from TwitchCon. I've got to finalize prep for the air assaults and get everything ready to go. Yes, hype indeed. It is going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. The last thing I have is it a week? Goodness gracious. It's coming up quick, folks. Coming up quick. That means I'm a little behind in my air assault prep. I need to beat feet on it tomorrow. The last thing I have tonight is I posted in Red Shirt Raiders. I wanted to kind of put a poll out for what we're going to be playing tonight. In a surprise to no one, PUBG has won that poll. But we had a Fortnite Battle Royale, had a good showing. There was like 60 y'all that pounded fists for that. So I urge you guys, if you want to play Battle Royale, look at the other folks who voted for that. Get groups together. I think this is something I may do more often during the week, based on as long as you guys keep participating. Because I see we had 4 people Roger up for Friday the 13th. Like, by all means, get together and play Friday the 13th tonight. Hang out in the Discord voice chat. For those of you who want to play PUBG, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to follow the crowd on this one. So immediately following the meeting, everybody who's interested in playing any of those games, hop into the respective Discord channels, voice chats over in Red Shirt Raiders, and let's get it going. With that, that's pretty much all I have. I'm going to pass it to Stephanie.
Greetings, stupid headset. I just have a couple bits to talk about. One event this weekend, Queens is doing a Fort Hamilton, the 2nd annual Comic-Con at Hamilton, New York. It's a day event. Stop by, say hi, and check out the Comic-Con. They've got a decent list of celebrities that are going to be showing. If you're in the New York area, stop by and say hello. It is 31 days. Oh my God, I cannot believe 31 days already. Call to arms. So I'm going to do my usual spiel. Stack leaders, we need to know if you are streaming, are you going to be able to stream hop with us and help out with Call to Arms Discord? Will you be volunteering locally, the veterans group, over the weekend? If not, then what are your fundraising plans? Please let us know what you are doing. Less than a handful of you on this list as right now. Pop a form, link, chat. Please, if you are a stack leader, sign up. Yeah, I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, sign up for that for Call to Arms for Veterans Day week. I'm so sorry, I'm cutting it.
Have
This
we figured
weekend,
out that is a headset thing?
I think it's a headset.
All right,
Uh,
shoot me an email. We'll get you a new headset.
But oh, okay. Um, you shock me with stuff like that. Okay. You off guard. This weekend, Saturday, Sergeant Wobble, Shadow Shifter, and Elvis are going to be doing a stream for Daniel, our stack leader in Puerto Rico. We have set up a GoFundMe page for him and an Amazon wish list. GoFundMe page is here. And it also has the list or the link to the Amazon wish list on it. The items that are on the wish list, some of them are Daniel specifically asked for. So if you guys have the time to stop by the stream, it should start, I think at 3 o'clock. I have to confirm that with Elvis just to make sure. But he's going to be on Twitch, and I'm sure that everybody's all be hosting. So post links up and stuff. Chat. What? Did he not talk to you? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, now you know. So, yeah. But I wanted to personally thank you guys, Shadow Shift, Elvis, for helping out with, because I am just devastation down there in Puerto Rico, and I'm so concerned for his grandmom. I really want us to be able to do something nice for them. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. That's all I have. Boss.
I was gonna say, I guess that makes it my turn. Thank you, everybody.
Well, Daniel, don't
Whoa,
forget
hey,
we
look
gotta.
out.
Sorry, we
That's
gotta.
right.
I'm sorry.
Immortal Conquest
give
report.
Daniel a
Daniel,
shot.
go ahead and jump in. Sorry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, I want to say that we've had a decent amount of people join, but not as many as I was hoping. Really want to press it again. Get into our Immortal Conquest server on Discord. You'll get the information you need so you can get into the game. Now, what we're playing right now has no effect on when the competition starts. That's going to be a whole new server. Everybody's starting from zero, but getting the experience, getting the knowledge, and getting the chance to explore the game prior to the competition is going to be invaluable. So I encourage you guys, don't wait till the start time, which is the October 21st. Server opens at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So East Coast people, that's going to be 1 p.m. and so forth. But don't wait. Get in there now. Get in there now. And with that, I didn't want to use this as a kind of a carrot to dangle, but this is an opportunity. The promoters for the game are looking for names of people and looking for like interview type stuff or write-ups or stuff like that from people from the veteran team that are going to be playing, and they want to be able to feature that on their social media, on their website. Now, I'm sure some of you have been to their social media and seen not very active. However, this is a multi-billion-dollar company, and they have already said that they're going to be buying the reposts and buying the ability for their activity to be seen at a much higher rate than it normally would be. So this is an opportunity because they want to feature you guys. They want to feature the veterans, the players on the veteran teams. People that have that stream regularly, people that have a social media following. They want to be able to see you guys. They want to be able to put you out there for everybody to see. That's going to be a part of this competition, which I feel has a very far-reaching effect. So if you're looking to grow your presence on the internet, this is a good opportunity for you. However, I can't in my right mind give them names of people that aren't going to be playing. So hop in there. It's just a carrot to dangle in front of you guys. Hopefully, you'll you'll grab at it. You'll see the fun in the game. You'll stick with it. But there's something extra for you guys. On top of the $15,000 donation that they'll be making to the winning side, they're also going to be giving some sort of in-game items out to the winning side. What that is and how it's going to manifest, I'm not sure exactly just yet. They haven't even really even given much thought to it either. They just made the announcement to me today about it. So there's also that. For those of you that are playing and enjoying the game, there's going to be something extra there for you. The server, like I said, is going to be opening on the 21st of October at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The server is going to be called Art of War. And when you start the game, you'll be able to select the server. You'll be able to select which server. You can select that one and hop in there. We are going to be starting in the realm of Vanaheim, and that's not something that we're going to be auto-populated to as a veteran team. That's something you have to choose on your own, but that's where we're going to be coordinating to start. I have chosen a few officers. I am going to be looking for more, but like I said, I need to get more people playing the game so that I can get a better feel of who's going to be good officers. But I just want to give shout outs to Four Dads, Uniform Gaming, and James Martin Reunites. Those are my 3 officers so far. Like I said, I need more. So get in the game, get playing, get over in our server, and let's have some fun. Let's win this, because that's going to be a huge donation for Stack Up. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, I'm going to bounce off of that. The reason why we're having everybody jump in now and not on the 21st is that gives us – I started playing a week ago, and the number of mistakes that I have made that I will not make again when we restart the server I can count on both hands. Like the things that I've learned over the last week. The analogy that I've been using is like the first time you sit down with a Civilization game and you play for a little bit and you get your ass kicked, and then you can't wait to start over again so you can like, I'm going to do it better this time. This is exactly what that is. This gives you the opportunity, jump in, learn the mechanics, learn the cards, learn all the it is a Chinese mobile game that has been brought over to the U.S., so some of the wording is a little janky and takes a little bit to understand, but getting a hold of it now is a lot better than getting it that day on the 21st and trying to figure it out on the fly. We don't, we want to come out of the gate strong here. We want to make sure that we let them know that we're here to play. We don't know what the other side is going to do. There's one other side. It's the Nerd Coalition. They call themselves Nerdcore. We don't know how coordinated they are. Intel is suggesting that they are disorganized as hell right now. So we could pretty quickly dominate this whole event if we bring it the way I think the Red Shirts can. I do not want anyone spending money on this game. Do not spend money on this game. Like they have said multiple times that you don't need this. This is not a pay to play game, but there are enough hooks in there that if you could buy gems and speed things up, and don't do that. We will be fine. Like I think we will dominate through sheer force of will and number of people who we get involved with it. So, just a heads up with that. I honestly, it would really not hurt my feelings, but the idea is I would not want some veteran to drop $100 of their own money into buying things to, build out their kingdom or something like that. Don't do that. We will together, we will win this thing. We will do it. We will beat them at their own game, I guess is what it is. Because if we don't spend any money on it, we kind of win already. Yeah, Immortal Conquest, looking forward to trouncing these folks. Looking forward to New Code probably going to have to cheat to stop us, because right now it looks like the Nerd Coalition is struggling to get their act together. We've got a couple big names coming along for the ride, a couple other organizations. A YouTuber named A Combat Veteran is working with us. We also have an 06 in the Navy. He is also involved. I don't know what his claim to fame is, but he's current active duty over at the Pentagon, and he is playing along with us. He will be joining us on our server. We're going to coordinate with these folks, make sure everybody's squared away and in our Discord for the event. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It took me about a week to get where I'm at right now, and I'm at the top of our clan, and I am excited to start fresh and really take it to these kids. Going back to the top of my little write-up, Call to Arms, yes, everybody, we are 1 month out. It's insane. I can't believe it's that time of year already. Where is the year gone? Remember, you don't need to be a streamer, and you don't need to raise money. If you can't raise money, if you don't have a following, there's a bunch of other things that you can do to support. You can help Cuddles out. We're looking for interns and Shanghai Scouts concept to support, like, help us find the people. If you can't bring in money, or you don't have a big following on social media or anything like that, you can help us find people that can bring that. And that is as valuable, if not more valuable, because everybody here has a streamer or somebody that they follow on social media that they can poke, that they either are like a mod in their channel or something like that, that they know well, they know personally. They sit in their chat all day. They've been subbing to them for years and years. Those are the folks that you can leverage us. You can introduce us to. You can introduce Cuddles to. And that's what we're looking for with that. So just keep that in mind. Everybody's always worried about, well, I don't really stream. It's like, you don't have to. One of our most, I'll never forget this, and I'll keep saying this probably every week like an old ass man, back in my day. But yeah, back when we were first starting all this, one of our biggest streams, which only raised $1,000, but it was a bunch of people. It was really before Twitch was taking off. And it was a bunch of people out in California taking a picture of a whiteboard every hour on the hour as they were doing something, like, oh, we're doing, Cards Against Humanity, and we're all, it's strip poker or whatever nonsense. But I mean, it was the thought that counted. They were really going after it. And I would rather have somebody like that who is really excited and really happy to be helping out versus we're pointing a gun at your back and we've got signed paperwork and you're legally obligated to do X, Y, and Z. So just keep that in mind. Not everybody needs to raise money. It's not, as much as our board would like to look at this room and go, yes, everyone will raise $1,000. That's not realistic. We don't expect that. Everybody just get out there and get with Cuddles, get with Sketch. There are ways to help out without streaming. Just keep that in mind. The thing I was working on that kind of got jumped in my lap, we've been working with Twitch headquarters for a while now, trying to get something up and running, and we keep getting shut down for various reasons. The problem is TwitchCon is literally 2 weeks before Veterans Day. So it kind of makes life a little – oh, that's a thing. Okay, thank you. Yeah, all right then. Better picture coming, fortunately. Where was I? Veterans Appreciation Week at Twitch. Yes, that's what it is. Sorry, I was leading up to that. There is going to be a week-long run-up to Veterans Day where Twitch will be recognizing veteran streamers in a spotlight kind of situation with a newsletter and kind of like bringing a visibility to our event without really getting involved with our event in the lead up to Call to Arms. So this is literally the absolute least they could do, but we're getting something. This is, for those of you who have been a part of Stack Up, you are aware of the promises we get made, and then by the time the actual day happens, what the reality looks like. So we are working that out. I have a call with them tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get that figured out. If anybody knows partnered streamers who are veterans, and I can think of a couple off the top of my head that would be good for this, like DJ Knight and oh crap, can't think. I can think of a couple, but we definitely want to make sure. Please let me know. I want to reach out to these folks. I have to get them a schedule and team of possible veteran streamers for a for like a spotlight thing that they have on Twitch. So just a heads up there. We're going to be working that. I am flying out to Los Angeles on Monday to we're going to be looking for office space out for the charity in Long Beach. So I will be out there I'll be out there for TwitchCon a couple days early in order to see what I can do as far as finding a new space for the charity. The number of things that we are working on that are out on the West Coast are absolutely dramatic. So for those of you who may or may not have known, we're moving the offices from Pittsburgh to Los Angeles here in December. So I will be getting out to Los Angeles there Monday, and I am kind of wrapping things up for the week here in the office, trying to get everything done before I take off early on Monday. For those of you who are paying attention to the Nightmare Actual thing, that is definitely a one-off. We are supporting him because he is a big red shirt. He's our Puerto Rico stack lead. He has absolutely been here since the beginning, I think, of Stack Up. He's been very supportive. Not to say that gets you a free pass. He's not a veteran. That's the reason why I'm bringing this up, because usually this would be a no-brainer if he was a veteran, where we would support him with a heartbeat. This is one of those where we have to sit down and look at ourselves and like, all right, this is outside of our mission. Like we are trying to not stray too far from our operational goals. Like, all right, now we're raising money for a volunteer, or we're supporting somebody. I think there's enough value here. There's enough of a story here where we can support him. It's part of Puerto Rico disaster. It's something different. It's something we want to support as a staff. We all kind of talked about it, about the dancing back and forth. All right, he's not a veteran, but. So, and we kind of came to the terms like, yeah, let's do this. Let's figure this out. So we want to make sure we take care of our own folks that come in off the street and they're throwing, we haven't heard from them in a while, or, hey, here's a GoFundMe or something like that. It's like, we're not really going to officially get behind that. But yeah, this is definitely a little something different. Naming things like, Steve, what do we do? What are we doing?
Yeah, I think it's
special
the
operation.
situation
Jesus Christ.
The circumstances are a bit extreme on this one.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those like, okay, he hasn't had like electricity in a month. So this Friday the 13th, the Friday the 13th event is happening. I would like to get a team of red shirts together as a show of solidarity. If you own the game or not, like we can figure something out. We are getting a couple codes. We'd like to figure out I'd like to get a date and time together to get some red shirts together, just to more or less show that we did something, instead of just sitting back and going, yeah, all right, everybody else. Because right now this looks like it's going to be kind of a big event. We've got like 40 or 50 people that have registered on the Friday the 13th Tiltify page. So this could be pretty big. So just a heads up. And that's more Dave and myself figuring it out and see what we get done. But if you are around Friday evening, let's try to get everybody together and get into it. So, all right, we've been talking far too long this evening. Let's go ahead and open it up to the audience. Questions, comments, concerns. I think I muted a few people because they had their mics unmuted. Punk Rock, go ahead and mute your mic if you don't have anything to say. Sketch as well. Anybody else, go ahead and unmute your mic if you have something you'd like to talk about. Aaron, I see you unmuted.
Yes, sir. I actually, speaking of punk rock, I wanted to, it's sort of a comment / introduction. I wanted to welcome Punk Rock. She is actually the, owner, creator of Punk's Paracord, which created our amazing Stack Up bracelets. And I don't know if she's got her mic working or not, if she'd like to introduce herself as well, we could let her do that.
Of course, yeah, always willing if she's willing to. The rest of you, go ahead. I'm just waiting for it. I did unmute her server mute, so she's available too. She can unmute herself. Thank you for your donation and helping out. Certainly appreciate it, Punk Rock.
Okay, there we go.
She did unmute. All right, go ahead.
No, well, I had my detecting my mic for some odd reason, so I had to switch to my Chromebook. But there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so I missed completely everything that you guys just said, like when I switched over, so
I was introducing. Yeah, well, there you go. Thank you, Houston. Letting everyone know what you've been up to for Stack Up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I made the set of gear right there for Stack Up. That is the paracord stuff that I do with the custom logos. I pretty much do custom gear for streamers and YouTubers, gamers, pretty much anybody that wants anything custom. But I work mostly with gamers also. So, and I know paracord is a big thing with the military, obviously. So I think it would work really well with your guys' organization in some way. If we could work together, that would be awesome.
We're gonna have to discuss bulk puppies.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
All right. Well, thank you very much for all your support. Certainly appreciate it. And Steph, that obviously sounds like a conversation for you in the store or the donation place. I don't know what are we calling it? We can't call it the store, but it's something else. Are we figured out what that is?
Oh, but
Mhm.
yeah, I'll have to think on that.
The bunker. I don't know.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh, I don't know. Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Just call it the supply depot.
There it is. There it is right there. Boom. Who came up? Was that Boxcar?
Yep.
Boom. Nailed it. That's not bad. Okay. What else we got? Questions, comments, concerns? Go ahead and fire it out, or we'll just go raiding.
I actually had something.
Go ahead, Cuddles.
I am unsure if he is in here right now. In fact, he is. I just want to thank and shout out Little Sean, who just made a. Oh no! I'm calling you out publicly. Who just made a $50 donation to the Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th fundraiser. We're now over $100 raised.
Having
and
not done
we're
anything yet.
2 days away from the damn event.
It's not
You guys
bad.
are incredible.
That's a good start, guys. Nice job. Thank you very much, Little Sean. Appreciate it. Okay. Anybody else got anything? Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts? Go ahead and unmute your mics. Let us know. Beulah. That sounds like a no, but I'm just making sure.
Negativo.
And it does not appear to be. Okay. Let me see. No. Yeah, this has been a while since we've hit this target. So let's get her. Hold on. Who else we got? Resurrection. No. Okay. Target for the night. Mav show. Hold on. Let me grab the link. Boom. Mav show is generally a Twitch streamer for Destiny. She's playing something a little different tonight, but according to our roster of raids, we have not raided her in some time. So actually, I don't even have her on the list. So
This
okay.
game is amazing.
Oh,
been hopelessly
you've been
addicted to
sucked
it.
in. Oh no.
Yes, it's
Oh,
so good.
no. Okay, so for those of you who are new joining us, it looks like I'm looking to see if anybody here does not know what it is we do at this point. I know Punk Rock is new. Anyway, this is the part of the evening where we raid somebody, we pick their channel, and we just dive bomb them. It is 8:46. We'll go at 8:48. I'm going to count back from 5. We're going to go hit them. Why am I not getting any volume from? That's not good. What the fuck? Hello? Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Weird. I'm not getting any noise from my Sorry, I'm trying to make this hard. All right, I'm just going to have to somebody's going to have to translate till I get this figured out. Anyway, now she's on. Just go ahead and refresh. Hopefully, I don't know if she can see this or not. Red shirt, raid. Just wait on my cue, and then we'll go hit her. All you got to do is make a bunch of noise. If you have the emotes, go ahead and use our stack up emotes. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We always appreciate everybody taking the time out to sit with us and kind of chat about the charity, see how you can help out. All right, it is 8:48. I'm going to count back from 5, and we'll hit her. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Why am I not getting any goddamn volume? This is annoying as shit.
You don't have the Twitch page itself muted, do you?
No. Like I have my volume mixer up and all right, somebody's gonna have to translate. Just keep making noise until she says something.
We're found.
We're found. We've been spotted. This is weird. I might just have to restart. All right, everybody. Thank you all very much for coming out. Certainly appreciate it. I'm going to restart my computer because something ain't right here. If anybody has anything, get your butts over to our Immortal Conquest headquarters. We have a server on Discord now. If you need it, you can DM me. You can DM Dan. What am I talking about? We got a guy for that. DM Dan Little Lebowski in headquarters here. He'll get you the details as far as the Discord shack. That's where we're doing our coordinating for things.
And don't forget PUBG, Fortnite Battle Royale, Friday the 13th over in Red Shirt Raiders.
I want to play some damn PUBG. I haven't played that in so long.
She just saw it.
She just saw it? I thought y'all just...
No, she saw it. I don't know. Maybe he's got more of a delay. She saw it a little bit ago. We got a positive response.
We went from 89 to 111. Nice job, Red Shirts. Good job. All right, everybody. I got to restart.